What if I told you that the most powerful way to make a narcissist suffer doesn't involve a single word? No screaming, no confrontation, no revenge plots, just pure silence and strategy. Because the ultimate revenge is not about hurting them. It's about rising so far above them that they can't even reach you. In this video, I'll show you how to psychologically and emotionally dismantle the narcissist's control over you without ever saying a word. This isn't about becoming like them. It's about beating them at their own game by doing the one thing they fear the most: becoming irrelevant. So grab your seat, because we're about to reveal the ultimate revenge. To understand how silence can devastate a narcissist, you must first understand what drives them. Narcissists thrive on control, attention, and emotional reactions. These three things are their fuel, their lifeblood. The more you react, the more powerful they feel. Even negative reactions, shouting, crying, arguing, all feed their ego. Why? Because it confirms they matter to you. They're in your head. Silence, on the other hand, is starvation. Imagine a narcissist shouting into a void. No reply, no reaction. They spiral. They start to question their power. They doubt their importance. Your silence isn't weakness. It's a calculated power move. And here's what it does to them. Triggers insecurity. They assume silence means indifference, or that they've lost control. Sparks fear of replacement. Narcissists believe they're irreplaceable. Silence makes them fear you found someone better. Forces self-reflection. Not because they care about you, but because they're obsessed with their image. The lack of response becomes louder than words. It drives them mad. There are two psychological techniques that make the narcissist crumble, and both require saying nothing. 1. Grey rock method. This is when you become emotionally uninteresting to the narcissist. You stop reacting. You become neutral. No excitement, no drama, no engagement. Why? It works. Narcissists are emotional predators. They crave reactions. When you give them none, they lose interest and even start to question their value. How to do it? Use short, emotionless replies. Okay, I see. All right. Avoid eye contact or deep conversations. Show no anger or sadness. 2. No contact rule. This is the most powerful move of all. You block them. Erase them. Walk away without a word. Why it's effective. Narcissists hate being discarded. They pride themselves on discarding you. When you disappear without explanation, it creates a narcissistic injury, a wound to their ego. They'll obsess over you. They'll stalk your social media, try to bait you, send flying monkeys, anything to get a reaction. But your silence, it keeps them powerless. The most powerful revenge is not just walking away. It's thriving after you do. Here's how you show the narcissist, without a single word, that they lost the best thing they ever had. 1. Glow up internally and externally. Invest in your physical and emotional health. Take care of your appearance. But more importantly, heal your inner wounds. Why it works. Narcissists expect you to fall apart without them. When you thrive instead, it shatters their fantasy. 2. Rebuild your confidence. Start doing things they discouraged. Hobbies, friendships, career moves. Prove to yourself that their voice no longer matters. When you become the best version of yourself, they can't stand it because it reminds them they weren't the source of your strength. They were the obstacle. 3. Live loud without words. Share your achievements, joy, and growth, but not as a message to them. Do it because you're finally free. If they see it, good. But they're no longer the audience. You are the main character now. Let's break down what typically happens when you go silent. Stage 1. Confusion. They can't understand why you're not reacting. They'll test you with hoovering tactics. Hey, just checking in. I miss you. I'm sorry you feel that way. Stage 2. Rage. When you don't bite the bait, the narcissistic injury kicks in. They may lash out. Smear campaigns, guilt tripping, even trying to turn others against you. Don't flinch. They're losing power, and they know it. Stage 3. Desperation. They might love bomb again, pretending they've changed. They'll say anything to regain control. Stage 4. Replacement or retreat. They may try to replace you quickly to prove they're fine. But here's the truth. It's fake. They haven't healed. They're repeating the cycle. Meanwhile, you're breaking free of it. Here's the beautiful truth. The longer your silence lasts, the more power you reclaim. You heal, you grow, you attract people who value you genuinely. Meanwhile, the narcissist remains stuck in their endless need for validation. You don't just win, you escape. And in doing so, you give them the one punishment they truly fear: being forgotten. Ultimately, you create a life filled with peace, authenticity, and true connections, free from their toxic influence. Ready to elevate your game? Let's dive into advanced strategies for dealing with narcissists that will empower you and keep you in control. First, set firm boundaries. You don't owe a narcissist any explanations for your limits. Avoid explaining. For instance, if they bombard you with texts, you stay silent. If they show up unannounced, you don't answer. That's a firm boundary. And over time, they begin to understand they no longer have access to the version of you that once boosted their ego. Second, maintain emotional distance. When you must interact, like in co-parenting, work or family, keep it brief and neutral. Stick to facts, no opinions, no emotional explanations, no "why did you do this" conversations. You become a wall, predictable, boring, unaffected. This drives them crazy because they can't manipulate a wall. Third, use silence as a powerful tool. One of the most effective moves is to stop trying to convince the narcissist or others of their true nature. Let their actions reveal themselves. Let their mask slip. Let others witness their unraveling while you stay calm, grounded, and silent. You're no longer the storyteller. You're the observer. And narcissists despise being observed by someone they can't control. Now let's go deeper, because silence isn't just about making them suffer. It's about healing you. Every time you stay silent, you're choosing peace over chaos, clarity over confusion, self-worth over validation. And here's the secret. The more healed you become, the more empowered you feel. Narcissists don't just fear being ignored. They fear becoming invisible to the people they once controlled. So when you stop stalking their social media, stop replaying old arguments, stop needing closure, you've cut the final string. They no longer exist in your reality. That's not just revenge. That's your journey to a brighter, more hopeful future. Healing is messy, but here are signs that your silent revenge is working, even if the narcissist doesn't admit it. They try to re-enter your life with sudden epiphanies. This isn't love, it's control. They start a smear campaign. It's a last-ditch effort to maintain power by controlling your image. They try to outdo you, posting fake happiness, new relationships, or success, just to get a reaction. But here's the test. If you can see it and feel nothing, you've already won. You didn't come here just to make someone else suffer. You came here because you wanted to understand your own power. And now you know. You are not a pawn in someone else's ego game. You are not here to fix or save someone broken by their own illusions. You are here to rise. The narcissist only wins if you stay stuck. But by choosing silence, you choose self-respect. So let me ask you this. What would your life look like if you stopped waiting for an apology and started building your joy? Let your growth speak for you. Let your peace echo louder than words. Let your silence be your strength and your freedom. If this video resonated with you, it's because you're waking up. You're stepping into your power. You're taking your life back, not with anger, but with intention. Now I want to hear from you. What's one silent action you've taken that made a narcissist lose their grip on you? Drop it in the comments. Your story could help someone else rise too. And if you found value here, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Narcissist Unmasked, and share this with someone who needs to hear that silence is strength. Until next time, keep your power, keep your peace, and remember, you win the moment you stop playing their game.